Well, hello there, and welcome to another live stream of the X-Tool Demo host. Oh, great to have you back on board tonight. Today I have a very fun stream planned because we're going to be exploring, which I find a lot of fun. I always like to know a lot about many things, so I prepared some fun things, and one of them is actually that. Um, Up front, we always try to plan what we're going to do the stream about, and what is going to be our next topic to showcase. And I kind of never know because I have so many ideas, and it's really hard to pick one. Like I said in my previous streams, a little bit of decision paralysis. Um, so I thought, what if every Monday I'm going to try every Monday to do an explore stream. So we're just gonna go all together and we're gonna check out what is happening in the world because I think that's actually a lot of fun. And like I said yesterday, a little bit of a cliffhanger is what I found when I was researching. I will tell you just. When I was researching, I found that there is actually like a World Wash Your Hands Day. And I found that very funny because I would have never known if I would not have been researching on what is happening. So, um, yeah, that actually made me think like, oh, there's actually a lot of funny stuff there that you would never have known. Um, so yeah, let's do that. Let's just do it, and then we're gonna make a design about it. And then on Wednesday, we're gonna take the topic that we find most funny or suitable or interesting. We're gonna make a real design about that, and then we're gonna make something pretty of it. So today is mostly like exploring and maybe making something small. And then on Wednesday, we can take what we found most interesting and take that. So I'm gonna grab my list. I've been chit-chatting with Chatty, and I found some funny things. So here is my Chatty. So this is he says this is a clean week list for April 20 to 26 in 2026. That's a really fun. Yeah, that suits my brain. Sorry for that, but I just have to mention it. So I wanted to have a list with like serious and noticeable celebrations or observances, festivals, events, etc. But also the silly or the light-hearted ones. Um, Now you learn a lot when you do this because most of the things just pass you by without ever having known. So uh, it's funny to check this out. So there is on today. It is Chinese Language Day, and this is through the United Nations and global. So um, a UN observance celebrating multilingualism and the Chinese language. Now I don't speak. Well, I speak one word Chinese, I guess. It's ni hao. I believe that is supposed to be hello. Um, so yeah, we can all state here that I watched Dora the Explorer. Not for myself, not for myself, for my kids. Okay. And let's see what is more today. The World Creativity Festival period. It's global. The broader World Creativity Day festival runs around this date, which with activities spanning from 19 till the 23rd of April. Wow, that is a good day for me, right? Because well, I'm definitely creative, so I'm very fond of this idea. The World Creativity and Innovation Day is tomorrow. This is also through UN and global. Let's first check out what is for the funny things on Monday, the 20th of April. Okay, now this is funny. Apparently, it's a 420 day. I don't know what that means, but it says mostly US and international pop culture, cannabis culture, not an official world observance. Okay, exciting. National Lima Bean Respect Day. Okay. Um, the National Pineapple Upside Down Cake Day. The Volunteer Recognition Day, also today. And the National Lookalike Day in the US. So I don't know what is going to happen there. Is then maybe everybody's going to find their body that looks alike. So that is actually very funny. I don't really feel a vibe yet on that I want to make. Maybe the Chinese language day without Dora, I guess, because I will probably get in trouble if I'm gonna make a Dora. So I just keep it as a memory. Feria de Abril. I don't know how to pronounce that. Seville April Fair begins. So it's in Seville, in Spain. It's Spain's official tourism site list. No, Spain's official tourism site lists the fair for 21st to 26th of April in 2026. Some local festivities kick off the night before. So there's a party in Spain. Now that's going to be lovely. Is there any silly things happening tomorrow? The National Yellow Bat Day. It's oddly military history linked. I have no idea what that means. It would have been lovely if there was a little bit of a description with that, because I have no idea what to think of it. The National Kindergarten Day. Oh, let's just explore all the silly ones. Maybe we find one that we can already make something with. The National Jelly Bean Day. Do you see? These are all United States. They celebrate a lot in United States, it seems. The National Girl Scout Leaders Day. Okay, National Picnic Day. I would find that nice. I would like to have a National Picnic Day. Although it's still a little bit cold here in Denmark. The National Cherry Cheesecake Day. Now that is a good day. Not for the weight though. The National Lost Dog Awareness Day. Well, that reminds me, actually, I need to fix the dog ate her pendant. So I'll show you. I have this lovely little pendant that I have for my doggy. And she managed to just pluck it off, and she chewed on it. And now it is all messed up and broken. So I'm going to have to make a new one. So I'm going to go with a strong one this time, a stainless steel one. So she's just gonna, well, she's a big dog, so she can handle the weight. It's a little bit weighty for a little coin. So that's what I'm gonna engrave it on. So with the mindset of the Lost Dog Awareness Day, I will be aware that my dog sometimes runs away, and she needs to have her pendant. Okay, now this one is funny. The National Pigs in a Blanket Day. Now, if there's anybody from America that knows this and knows what it means, please write me. I would love to hear what that means. I would love to figure that out. The National Neck Care Day. Yes, let's care for our neck. Take Our Daughters and Sons to Work Day, United States. Well, that's actually fun. we can make something with that. It's not really silly, but I think you can make. Yeah, I think if you would be a business and you would like to introduce the children of your employees into, what is your mom or dad doing actually. um, it would be nice to make like a little pendant or a brush that you can give or anything that they can take home and then uh, make something cute of it, so they have a memory of it, that they have been at mom's or dad's work. I think that would be nice, like little giveaways, and then they will also connect that to the companies later, maybe. So it might actually be might be a smart one. World Penguin Day, that is global. Okay, we should make a penguin. Definitely make a penguin. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. So also, I have a German partner, right? And he always says that Germans are not funny. So today he has his day off, and he was standing in the kitchen, and he looked at me and he said, "I am so tired. I could make a wheelie." And I don't know how much you are into dad jokes, but I found it hilariously funny. So I said, I'm gonna make something out of that because that was actually really funny. Penguins. I'm gonna write it here because I have a memory that of a goldfish. Let's say, let's imagine that goldfishes can't remember things, right? What else? Oh, this one is cute. National Hug a Plumber Day. Now that we need to also put in there. Hug a Plumber Day. Is there anyone else thinking of Super Mario right now, or is it just me? Let me see. Alien Day and Pretzel Day. They are not commonly cited online. Oh, they are commonly cited online for the Sunday. I think Alien Day is also worth mentioning. This Sunday, guys, Alien Day. Don't forget, put it in your agenda. Okay, now let's go to the more serious ones. Well, there's Earth Day. I have already seen that there's a lot of topics on this on the other Xtool streams, where we are doing a lot of things that where you can reuse. Like I saw today, what was it? Clothing that gets a second chance. So I think that's very nice. So if you have a warm heart for Earth Day, check out all the Xtool streams because there's really a lot of them currently doing this, showing you what you can do with stuff to reuse it, so we are a little bit nicer to the Mother Earth. Now let's see. Spore Festival starts. A contemporary music and sound art festival listed by Visit Denmark. That's in Aarhus. So that's also nice. Contemporary music and sound art. Okay. World Book and Copyright Day. Now that is not one of my favorite days. I have no concentration, so reading is not my strong suit. I'm good at listening. Saint Jordi, Saint George Day in Catalonia in Spain. The famous Books and Roses celebration, especially strong in Barcelona and Catalonia. Okay. The International Girls in ICT Day. I have never heard of that, but thumbs up. All girl nerds. I approve of this. We have an English language day and a Spanish language day. So that falls nicely in with the Chinese language day. So it's very much a week of the languages. I only speak 3.5. Fashion Revolution Day, International Day of Multilateral. I should not bully myself like this. International Day of Multilateralism and Diplomacy for Peace. Yes, how can you make your day famous if it has such a word in it? The World Immunization Week begins. Okay. World Malaria Day on Saturday. International Day for Small Island Developing States. Arbor Day. And that is US, specific on this date. Has to be mentioned, it says. And then the 26th is King's Night. That is in Holland. For the people that are not from Holland, that don't know, it's the birthday of the king, who has his birthday on the 27th, and then it's just the night before it's celebrated. Then we have World Intellectual Property Day. I'm also not a fan of that. And International Chernobyl Remembrance Day. I wouldn't know what to make for that. So, of the serious ones, I don't want to go with Earth Day because I feel like all my colleagues are already doing such a great job. I don't want to be into their thingy. I think they got it covered. Let's go for a bit of a funny one. I want to have it a bit lighthearted today. Let's go International Girls in ICT Day. Girls in ICT Day. Is it national or international? International. There we go. And on which date was that? The 23rd of April. There. So, since I'm a girl and I'm a nerd, so I would say that is going to be the first one I want to kick off with for today. Now let's go and make something fun. So I put this on this side. Oops. There we go. And we're going to pull up Xtool Studio. And now we're going to go with our AI make. Please create me a funny caricature. I read it wrong. It doesn't say how I should write it. No, that is not right. Caricature. How do I write it? Where is Chatty? I'm gonna ask. Oh, oh. Now that is stupid of me. It's alright, you should have seen me this morning. It was today is, I think, World Stupid Day. Of a nerdy ICT girl for the celebration of International Girls in ICT Day on the 23rd of April 2026. It should look funny, cute, pretty, and not disrespectful, but celebrational. Please make it a black and white vector for engraving. Okay. Making my mind work so hard. Shall we meanwhile make something else as well? I'm very bad at multitasking, but I'm doing it 24/7. Please make me a funny, no, I'm not gonna ask it. A funny human with wheels. Hybrid. Wait, a funny hybrid human with wheels. Let's also go for caricature. Caricature. Now I write it right in one go. On a comma on a white background. Line drawing. I'm just gonna go with my favorites for me style. Inspired. So it's on Nano Banana 2. And let's go back to the studio. Oh, you guys can't see my studio yet. I'm so sorry. I'll have to look at my face all the time. Nobody is telling me anything. Well, thank you. Let me see how I can. How can I solve this? Num 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 num. Well, you can hear me now, but it is again not the right one. No, it won't allow it. Okay, it's gonna have to be like this for this one. I'm sorry. Okay, let's change the style to a little bit more anime. I don't really like this drawing style. Not for what I had in mind, at least. So let's see what we have here. It's not a hybrid human. He's funny, but it's not a hybrid human. Let's redo it. With wheels as limbs. Wheels slash tires as limbs. Okay. And back to the studio. Okay, it is less crowded now. I'm still not really how I imagined it. Please change the entire image and drawing style. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go with cute anime chibi. Chibis are always fun, right? Shall we put on the music? Let's go with something. There. Is my sound now double? Question mark. Yeah, this one is fun. I like this one. There we go. I'm happy with this one. This is more my style. I like this. What do you guys think? Turning this one off. I'm gonna keep it because I made it. Might come in handy at some point. And how was it called? Too many tabs open. There. And let's make a text with it. Now, I did see something I updated today. Well, actually, to be very honest with you, right before the stream started. So I hope everything works, but It says something about that we can do stuff with the... Yeah, we can warp now. Yeah, see? I saw it in the notes of the updates. The patch notes. So for anyone that hasn't used Xtool Studio right yet, if you would have seen this a year ago, the improvements that has been going on in the past year alone, it's really mind-blowing. I think every month something new comes out. It's crazy. It's really, really lovely. Let's take a bit of a nerdy, maybe some 8-bit. That would fit, right? I don't want to go with typical girly cute. Like so. I want to go with cool girls cute. I'm sure I have some. Just have to find it. Now, the funny thing is that I know that I have a lot of these, so I always when you... If I would have like a memory, then I would have remembered what the names are. I sadly don't. Eight. Maybe something comes up. 8-bit. This works. There. And now I'm curious, what can I do? How can I warp it? Ooh. We can do all the fancy stuff. Can we inflate it? Oh, that is a beautiful inflate. Oh. Okay, I find this a lot of fun. Oh, now you can make it look like it's getting sucked in. That's also really cool. Can I just make it bigger as well? Oh no, that is not how I meant it. So, okay, that's an arch. We can bulge it. Bulge is also cool. Oh, this is also nice, actually. Let's do it a little bit less intense. Oh, this is nice. Oh, I'm gonna be playing around with this so much. Oh, I should have saved that. Oopsie. So let's go with shell. And we're gonna go a little bit less. And then we're gonna whoop it, wink it. Oh, this is so fun. No. Oh, I am such a donkey. because I really like it, because then kind of this becomes a little bit more apparent. I want to slide this too much? No. No, we keep this one at 0. And now I press confirm. Okay. Now. Ooh. Oh, this is so cool. So I can still also do that. So now we have a very fancy, distorted text. I love this. Can I still type? Yes. So if I want to do this, fix, delete, delete. Yes. There we go. Now it is a little bit shorter. I think that's nicer, right? Hooray for the nerd girls. Okay, what shall we make it on? I don't know that yet. What do I have? It needs to be something square. What do I have in? I have my diode laser in, so preferably something of wood. I mean, we made a coaster yesterday. Would it be boring to make another coaster? No, I'm gonna make it on a key hanger. Yeah, we're gonna make it. I think it's gonna be big enough. Yeah, we're gonna make it on a little wooden key hanger. That's gonna be cute. Also, I still have not found my mold. So I actually am suspecting that my dog may have eaten it. She has been on a rampage lately, so okay. Let's just make this and then we go on to the next one because I keep rattling. So do I already have it somewhere still? Yeah, wooden keychain. Yeah. Let's see the settings. I always like to go a little bit darker. Let's go with 40 and we're gonna keep the speed at 110. I think that's gonna be fine. Now let's measure it. Now it's actually good to know that the outside is wider than the inside because the outside is 4 centimeters. But if you look closely, you will see that the edges here, they are nicely rounded off. So you won't really engrave on the last 1.5 millimeter. So if I take that off, it's approximately, where is my glasses? She said while looking for her glasses. Okay. I have more where that came from. Oh wait, this is very funny. I clean stuff up and then I lose it. So this is where my glasses were. They were on Cliff, the cliffhanger. Okay, now let's see, because I can't see it otherwise. So 3.7. 3.6 and a bit, if we want to be very exact. So, like the last time, I'm just gonna make a circle. Oops, with shift, so it is the same size. And I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go for 36, so I'm sure that it's gonna be small enough. I'm gonna make this one, oops, smaller, so it fits. I hope it's gonna be big enough to still be readable. Trying to make this as big as I can while still fitting. I think this is my far stretch. Are those two lined up? Align horizontal. Yeah, now this is lined up. So this may even go one tad lower. Not too low. There. Okay, let's go wake up the machine. And we're gonna place that above it. Is now everything off? I have really funny problems today. Why is it not on? What have I done? Why is it not working? Yay! I fixed it. Hey, Rory! Hello, welcome. Nice to have you. Rory, did you know that on April 23rd it's going to be International Girls in ICT Day? Just so you know. Okay, let's measure this. We drop down the needle so it can measure it for us. Yes, we're gonna have to celebrate it on Wednesday. Maybe that's gonna be the topic of Wednesday. Girls in ICT Day. Oh, now I have a double mic. Okay, so this one did work. La 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 la. There we go. Okay, I think it's now not double anymore. If it is, then please let me know. Okay, good. Okay, so this one we turn off because we do not want to engrave the circle. We only want to engrave the little nerdy girl. And we got all of that set. Now we need to make the processing area. So I'm gonna go again with the polygon. That is my favorite way of marking. And I'm gonna go to the machine to press the button every time that I am on the right spot where I want it. Want to measure where the edge is. So here's the edge. Here's the edge. Here's the edge. Here it is. And there. There. Oh. There. 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 So it's a bit more work, but you have so many reference points then that you are a little bit more sure that you're going to be lined up. So I think it's worth to go through that. Now, normally I have my mold, right? So then I do that once, and then every time I can lay in a new one and it will be on the exact same spot. Okay, so now we made this super beautiful circle. I just have to line this up approximately. That's why I have this round circle. That is my way how to, if it lines up with most of the dots, which it does when I have it here, then I know that I'm in the right spot. Does this look right? No, I need to want to go one tick to the back, to the right. There, this should be right. So we see that only this one is shown, this is ignored, and this one is ignored. So it's only going to engrave that. Let's see how long it will take. Shouldn't be too long in this size. 1.5 minutes. So let's give it a go. Let's try to zoom in. I think that becomes a very nice dark engraving. You can see the fumes coming off, right, from the laser that it burns into the wood, and those get extracted through a pipe with a exhaustion pipe. Let's see what is happening to our wheelie idea. Now it's not a human anymore. Inspired, make him look tired. Finished. Ooh, let's take a look. waiting a second until the exhaustion pipe is done extracting. Very nice. Okay, I'm gonna show it on the other camera, which I this time have fixed. I've been well on the way with doing everything today. Let me see. Shall I make a bit more light? There. It should be focusing anytime now. Don't know why it's not focusing today. Come on. Come on, the technique is stubborn today. Oh well. As good as it gets, I guess. Everything is so messy today. This one then. Oh, maybe I need to. Can I do it here? No, really, it's really not. Today is it's the day of Bully Nicole Day. I'm gonna give up. One last try. No, there. Finally. So it's really nice. The only thing I would say I can make better is the font, because the font is nice, but on such a small scale it is too thick. So I would say if I can change this. It's struggling. Give it a moment. Let's go. Oh. make him look tired, but ready to make a wheelie. Now we're just gonna go all out. Okay, let's try again. So we need to have a bit of a that is too scribbly. This one will work. I'll make it a bit bigger. Let me circle it a bit. If I can line this up. There. Maybe a tiny bit smaller. So I thought if I line it up directly with the 0, I'll just use my arrow keys. There. Then it's also not so disturbing. Alternatively, I can ungroup. Edit. So I just take this, delete, delete, and I press this, delete, this, delete, delete. Done. So now we just made it shorter. That's the upside of working with the vector, is that you can easily change the shapes. So this is like a big compound vector. So I can say edit compound, and I could just easily say, okay, I want this one to be gone, and I want to have this little star another time here, and I want to have this one, oh, not that, but smaller. Let's put this one here, and I want to have this one a bit smaller, and add it to there. And I want to have this star. Oh, okay, well, that is what happens when you pull one part. So Ctrl Z, and then you can fix it. Oh no, I do it again. See, you can make the whole outer line out. It's very much fun. It's a lot of fun if you want to play around with it. But it's not what I wanted for now. So I'm just gonna zoom in, and I check the outer line and the inner. And I'm gonna grab it and make this one a little bit bigger. So we're just decorating a little bit around. There we go. Now there's still a little bit of space here that I would say can use some decoration. Maybe I just do this and make it a bit bigger. Turn it a bit. Like so. There. So let's make this on the other side. Then we can see the difference. So we're gonna do the entire same process. So I'm gonna put this back into the yeah, those magnets are really strong, so they always get easily attached to it. So we don't have to check out the depth, so I'm just gonna say mark the processing area. We're gonna go again with the polygon. So I'm now quickly marking this out. There. Hello, puppy. Are you here to bully me? Okay. Oh, this round looks a little bit prettier than the last one. Now I need to find the most likely middle. It's about here. Is it? There. I think it must be like so. Let's just give it a whirl. While she's spinning, we're gonna go to the other one. Let's see what happened here. No, that one totally bad. Let's create some with some other ones to see what they create out of that. 1.5 minutes goes really fast. I don't know what recraft is. Let's try it. I think I tried it once. Seedream 4.5 used to be my favorite, honestly. Okay, now that's actually pretty cool. She looks very focused. But this looks like it could be a cool sport, even though the sad thing is that the wheel is here on the outside. Can I change that? Change the right wheel to be also positioned on the inside of the leg. Inner side? I don't want it to be like in the leg, right? Inner side of the leg. Similar, wow, similar to the left wheel. And I'm gonna use for this banana too, because that one is a little bit smarter at interpreting. Let's go back to the studio because it's finished. Now let's see if this result is a little bit better with this font. What do you guys think? I think it became really nice. So this was the first one. And here is the other side. Also a little bit more filled up with the decorations. So it's a little bit more evened out. So I think I like this. This one is the better one. And it's better readable. So I think this one is a success. We have something for International Girls in ICT Day. I'm gonna hang it here on my cliffhanger. So he has a nice decoration to show to me. I think I have like 15 minutes left. So now what shall we do? I had 3 options. So we can either go with the very funny German joke that my partner made, that he's so tired that he could make a wheelie. Or we can go with something with penguins. We can go with Hug a Plumber Day or with Alien Day. And if you guys feel sad that we can't choose more, then we can also still choose it for Wednesday. I will not throw it out. Which ones do you guys think is nicest? Oh, now she has a cyborg leg. Outer side of the foot. Place it on the inner side. In the same style, but correctly. She's Let's see if this works. Now we're gonna go here. We're gonna ask a little bit more from AI Make. Oh, I clicked it away. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to have a new chat. Please make me a funny caricature in anime style. Wait, caricature, anime, chibi style inspired. Comma, of a lady that is hugging the plumber as she is filled with joy that he fixed her plumbing. A vector for engraving, please. Meanwhile, back to my still not right. It's a really cool picture though. Maybe I should fiddle with it later on. I could imagine this being like a movie or something where they have this as sports in the future. Still not yet. I'm gonna play with this later on. Also, I didn't really catch the make him. I think Seedroom came with a pretty cool idea. Yes. Which one did this? That is Seedroom 5. This one is also kind of funny. I like the drawing style. It's a bit scribbly, right? I want to see more of that. What is Recraft offering more? Can we have more? Oh yeah, we can go with 4 in one go. Oh, Seedrim is really going with the cool wheelie sports. It's really cool. We almost have the whole movie laid out. Let's see what this is. Yeah. He doesn't really look tired. He looks more like a bit grumpy. This one looks tired, this guy. I think this one is nice. Oh, this style. That's funny. I didn't see that it still had a question for me. Let's meanwhile take this one. And we're gonna Ploop it in here. And let's do our editing like we always do. Or will it stop my prompt? Let's see what it does. I'm just gonna try it. I'm first gonna cut it out. Confirm. And then we're gonna go with adjustments, grayscale, and then we're gonna push the black up and pull the white down so it becomes still very nice. Oh, you're gonna make me drink now, do you? Thank you for making me drink something. Cheers. I hydrated. Thank you. Oh, this is really cute. Now we have something to do for Wednesday. I'm gonna go for Wednesday. We will engrave the wheelie because I think it is really funny and cute. And for now, we're gonna go hug a plumber. I'm not really sure what what this is doing on his back. Shall we ungroup? Edit. Just gonna remove it because I think it looks a little bit silly as if he has it stuck somewhere. So this is for me a very satisfying. Oh, no. A very satisfying thing to do always. Because it's like unraveling a sweater. I don't know, have you guys ever had like this knitted sweater? I always found it very enjoyable when the sweater was broken and then you were allowed to unravel it. Gonna have to go this way. There. This is a separate section, so I can just... So I've just pressed delete for those who don't know it. And then we're gonna make this one and we're gonna move it like so, so the line is correct. And now you see we took it away, and that is how you fix your vector. It's very easy, it's very nice. You can change anything that you want in a very simple way this way. So this is still all, no, it's not all stuck. So let's Ctrl Z, make everything into compound again. And now everything should be attached. Yes. So this one we turn off and we're gonna move her away. And we're gonna do this last engraving. And we're gonna say don't forget hug a plumber day. And which was the date? I need to check up the date. Where is my chatty? Where is it? Hug a plumber day. Saturday the 25th. 25th of April. And we're gonna say engrave. And I'm gonna choose a font. Let's just scroll. Wait, we're gonna say it has to begin with a G. Filtered. Oh no, everything is with a G. GR. I think this one is cute. And we're gonna make that on a bottle opener. Is it every year on the 25th of April? Is Hug a Plumber Day always on the 25th of April? Okay. Okay, that is cool. It's always on the 25th of April, so this one will stay valid. That's what I wanted to check up on. So let's just take something funny. We're gonna put it on a bottle opener. So if anybody knows a plumber, then you can give this to him. Then he knows that he can receive a hug from you on that day. So I'm gonna place this one in. Hello, Josie. Okay. Placing it in my mold. Let's turn on the light. Oops. I need to double check that it's laying straight. Yeah, that's straight. So I have all those nice lines on it, but since it was clay, it has shifted slightly, so I need to make a wooden one, or yeah, I think wood would be nice. Now let's grab another one and check out the size. So we have 54. by 58. Bloop. Always get dizzy when that happens. So now I'm gonna make a rectangle. This was gonna be, we're gonna turn off the aspect ratio, 58, and this was gonna be 54. Now we know that this is the right size, so we're gonna put this already in, make it smaller so it fits. Make it as big as I can. I'm not gonna go all the way to here, but here is fine. I'm gonna align them horizontal align center. And now everything here is aligned. Now I just only need to move this one down a tiny tad. So the thing here, it goes up a little bit, so it doesn't actually matter all that much. Let me actually exploit this, because this should be fine. It should fit right into the middle of where the you can see this. Yeah, so you see that it's, I have measured until the bottom part of this here till there. So, and this is still what I actually have left. So the pluck of her hair can be right in there. So I think that is actually a nice thing, nice detail. So this one we turn off because we do not want to create the rectangle. This one we turn off because we're not going to do it now. We're going to change this from the wooden keychain into the black metal business card that you can find in the material library in the top right of your screen. We're going to have to measure how deep it is. It's actually on the right spot for that, so that is fine. Let's drop the needle. Sorry that it is not zoomed out. So now let's make our Hug Your Plumber day. Now it says the distance value has changed, so they say you have to better change the marking area, which is okay because we don't want to go with this one. So we say mark processing area, and for this one we can go with the rectangle because those are very accurate usually. So we just go from the top left to the bottom right, and we just make sure that the crosshair lines up with the long lines across the bottle opener. And marking, and done. And now we're gonna drag and drop this. Now that one says that it is smaller than I have it, so I'm just gonna play it safe, and I'm just gonna, in case my eyesight has been so bad that I measured it wrong, just gonna follow what it says. But we're gonna keep the little pluck out of there. I think that is fine. There. Now let's see how long that takes. 4.5 minutes. I think that is perfectly fine. So let's do this. So I have not changed any settings now. It just took the settings that were recommended for this material. And let's see how it does it. Now, if you guys have something that you would like to see on Wednesday, let me know. I'm gonna make the one with the wheelie for sure. And maybe we can do some more about the Girls in ICT Day, just because it's funny. My camera has a lot of trouble to focus on this. Let's see if I can help it a hand. gonna make it a little bit bigger for you guys. Oh yeah, my camera is really having a hard time today. I nearly feel sorry for it. I have never seen it do that. Well, that's almost finished. Now, I would like to see. That's gonna take possibly really long. If I can do offset of this. Outer shapes only. No, one. Okay, that is good. Let's see if we can boost that a little bit. And we're gonna go with this also with 80. Because this is something I always like to do. And we're gonna, I need to turn one off. Which is it? Is that this one? Yes. Okay, so that one is off. Now we're gonna have only the outside. So what I did is I said I'm gonna go offset, and then you can choose to only take the outer edges. So now it is gonna engrave only the outside, and that goes for this one as well. And if I just leave it at that, maybe I can go a tad faster because I also cranked it up a little bit. So I'm gonna go with 75 speed. Should be a little bit shorter now. No, not much, but let's go. So the reason I do that is because sometimes I find it looking a little bit flat if you have it like that. And when you then do the scoring on the outside, it makes it look like a little bit more in depth. So it's more like an optical process. And this is just fun to watch because it looks really nice when it is scoring. with a little laser, like I like this more than seeing it going from left to right. It's just a very satisfying view. Well, that one is currently working. For those that are watching, when you see here below me, you see my exclusive offer that I still have going for this week. The 6% off. Use the code Nicole 6%, and that is for all machines on the official X2 website. Also, there is a special thing going on right now. I think I have to go to my other screen for that for a moment, because on here, there you can see I have a QR code, and if you join that during the stream, you can have a chance to win. They do, for everyone that is joining during the live stream, they give away a €100 voucher for those who are filling in the form. So I don't have that many viewers, so you might get lucky rather easy. So with that said, let's take a look still at the machine. It should nearly be finished. And with that, I'm also gonna be at the ending of my stream for today. It really has calmed down a little bit now. That's great. So I think that the left and righting was a little bit too much for it. Maybe I need to save up for a new camera. This one is struggling a little bit. Has seen too much lasers. I never understand how it does the path that it does, but it always takes the path that it deems wisest. Smart machines, they know what they're doing. Sure they do. And there it should be about to be finished. There we go. Let's go open up. Waiting till the fumes are gone. Doink, sorry. And here we have it. Now, I do have something to say about this, because I think it would be nicer if I would invert the image. But you can see, when I put it really close, you can see the You can see how crisp the engraving is. But I think for next time I will make it with the image inverted, because I think that looks a little nicer. It kind of goes in the same way. Maybe I can very quickly showcase it because this is now on it. So if I take this image and I will say offset, now you see it will calculate that, and I will say outer shapes only. I think maybe one. Yeah, I think this might be enough. And then I will choose them both. I unselect this, and then I will say create compound, and when I now say engrave, you see that it is inverted. And because I work on a black on a black bottle opener, the colors get also then re-inverted. So let's do this. I will make this one as the first thing when I start on Wednesday, so you guys can see it. So let's fix this into Wednesday's first topic. We're gonna fix it for the plumber. That's his name as well. So with that said, thank you for watching today, and I will see you on Wednesday. Bye bye.